Hi fellow Django developers, Hezekiah here from alwaysdjango.com, where we discuss Django topics that helps you develop, that helps you grow as a Django developer. So if that sounds interesting, like the video, subscribe and share with anybody you feel will find this video interesting. So today, man, it's really sunny where I am, man. So today we are going to discuss how to schedule Django commands with Windows Task Scheduler. Like always, we have a content here on alwaysdjango.com. I'll add the link on the description below so that you can go check it out. So we are going to reference we are going to reference this post. So he said, what is Windows Task Scheduler? Windows Task Scheduler is a system software to use to automatically run task command periodically at a specific time. For instance, you could have your Windows machine run a command that sends price changes after querying an API. That's maybe you have a command on a Django project that queries an API and returns the price changes of cryptocurrencies and sends the changes to your email so that you can read it, check it out, and things like that. So how to open Windows task scheduler on Windows 10? Obviously I'm running on Windows 10. Say hold your Windows button. To find your Windows button is on the last row of your keyboard on the far left, right after the function key. So you hold your Windows button, you press X. When you press X, it brings up a dialog like this. Here you see computer management. If you click on computer management, it brings up this pop-up. You click on task scheduler. On this task scheduler, this is your Windows task scheduler, and this is where tasks and scheduled tasks runs on your system. Or simply you can, that's what we talked about here. You say you have to open Windows task scheduler. You can simply come here, copy this phrase, that's task scheduler, come to your search bar, enter it, and this is the task scheduler. Either way is cool. So now I already created a Django command. You can see I was playing with this command. I was testing something here. So here we have a Django project and an application in that project, then a command in that application. If you don't know how to create Django commands, I'll add a link to a content we have on alwaysdjango.com discussing how to create Django commands, right? So here we have a command here in a project folder, test application. We have management folder. Inside the management folder, we have the commands folder. Inside the commands folder, we have print help.py, which is the command which is housing our command. Now on the command, if you check here on this handle function, we simply print hello and then we sleep. We make our system wait for 4 seconds before continuing and finally shutting down the command, the running process of the command. So to run this command, you say python manage.py print hello, right? It prints hello with this emoji, waits for 4 seconds, then it finally shuts down, right? So we are going to add this command on our Windows task scheduler. So with the Windows task scheduler open, let's close this. With the Windows task scheduler open, let's check the steps we have here. Steps to adding Windows task scheduler. We'll start Django command to Windows task scheduler. Said create the command, which we have. Create the Django command. Open the Windows task scheduler. We have it open here. They say set up the task name, action, and trigger. Now if you come here, we have create basic tasks. If you click on this create basic tasks, it brings up this dialog, this wizard, where you can add the name, where you can simply create the task. You add the name, add the trigger, add the action, then finish, right? Here you can add any name you want the command to be named, that maybe crypto price checker, something like that. So here we're simply going to add print hello, since it's the name This is the name of our Django command here. So we are going to simply add print hello. After that, to click on next. But you can still add descriptions, anything you want, maybe describing the print hello to the console and anything really, but I'm not going to bother myself about that since it's optional. So after this, we click on next. Here we have the trigger. What is the trigger really? So let's check this. It says setting the trigger. The trigger is just the schedule, like the time schedule for our application to run on. Here we have the daily, weekly, monthly, or one time, and whatever you. So daily runs the task daily at a specific time. Obviously, weekly executes your task daily at a specific time and day of the week. Monthly specifies the day and time of the month, and so on. You have when the computer starts, carries out the task immediately after the computer boots completely. When I log on, runs every time the current user logs on. So when another user logs into the system, it doesn't run. When you, the user of the system that logged in, that created the account, that created the task, logs in, the task will run, right? So here we are simply going to choose daily. Let's say we want this task to run every day at 7 o'clock, right? Here we'll say 7 7 let's say 7 o'clock a.m. right? We click on next. We have start a program, send an email, display a message. Now all other options here are depreciated, right? So we simply go with this start a program. It runs for anything you want to do really. And thinking about it, we are simply this command, the Django command we want to run is simply a program that we want to run on our system. So we'll go with start a program. So click next. Now here on the option here, this is where we really tell this command what to do. Now checking our post, checking this article, okay, checking this article, we have the print stroke script. This is the script executable file that is used as an environment for the task. In this case it will be the Python environment. It can be virtual or the one that is installed on your system. Now on our project here, we are not using any virtual. I'm not using any virtual environment here for this project. So this project is simply using the installed Python on my system. So to get the Python executable, that's the python.exe file that your project is running on, you simply go to your command line here. That's command line, open to your project directory. This is my project directory, obviously. So C drive, YouTube, always Django, schedule command with Windows. So this is my project directly. This is the project directly, and I have opened a command line. By the way, I'm using VS Code. Is really I find it really interesting when it comes to Django development process generally. So that's it if you really want to know. So to find out the Python environments available to this directory, you say where Python, right? This brings up, let me increase this brings up the Python executable files that are accessible to this project, right? Here we have the Python that's installed Python on my system. Now we have Microsoft Windows. This is not really what we want. This is the Python installed on my system, and this is what I'm going to use. If you have a virtual environment here, it will also come out here. Then possibly you have to use that virtual environment Python file. So but here we're using the installed Python on my system, which is this one. So I'm going to copy this, come to this command and enter it on the program stroke script. Now add argument, right? Add argument. Yes, the where Python and everything. Add argument. This is where you say which command is used to start the task. For every Django project, it is Python manage .py command option. So this is generally what you use to run a Python command on your device, right? So we'll go to run this command. We simply say python manage the py parent hello, right? This is what runs our command, right? Now to tell in this input we enter a sample argument like this. Now if you check here, you have this this is the name of the command, while this is a directly link to our manage.py file, right? So to get this, we'll go to this is the link to our project files. This is the link. So but if you maybe are not using VS Code, you can simply go to the file, the folder where your project is installed, open it and copy the part here. Simply copy this part here, right click, copy. Then you come to the arguments, you come here within quotations, right? Within quotations, you say quotation, enter, then don't forget the manage.py, enter. Well, then close the quotation, space, then the name of your command, the name of the command you want to run. Let me open my notepad so that I can show you this clearly. So here we have this is the link, directly linked to manage.py. This is the name of our command, right? So this is the name of the command for this command that you created on your project. So that's simply it. Let's close this. No, don't save. So that's it. So after this, really your schedule task is ready. So we click next, and this is the name of the command, and you finish, right? And you finish. Let's rename this. I guess I have a project like this before. Let me name this, let me change the name of this command. Let me name it as hello command, and everything is still set for me. Everything is still the same thing. So finish. So here we have the list of commands that are running on this system. Now our schedule task is running, right? Is running now. So we can really, if we want to check if we want to execute this file like immediately, since this file will run every 7 o'clock, right? If we want to execute this file immediately, maybe to test if the file is really, if the task is really executing, if there is an error with our code or setting up or something, you will want to run this task immediately, right? So to run, I have something here. We say how to run a task from Windows Task Scheduler. You say open the task scheduler, click on the task library, right click on the desired task and click run. So we have opened the task scheduler, we click the task scheduler library, then click the task scheduler library, then here we right click on this command and we say run. Now it prints hello and it waits for 4 seconds and it goes off. This is what happens when we run this command on our project. So this is it. Our scheduled task is running, and every 7 o'clock every day, which is what we set it to do, every 7 o'clock every day the task runs. So this is how to schedule a Django command with Windows Task Scheduler. If you like the video, of course, like it on YouTube, subscribe to get notification when I when I post new videos like this. So that's it, man. Thanks for staying in touch. Thanks for sticking around. If you made it to this point, I say congrats. I guess you have been able to learn something new. So thanks and have a nice day. Peace.